Have you ever paused to consider that your nighttime rituals could be jeopardizing your well-being without your awareness? It might come as a surprise, yet the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reveals that more than 70,000 older adults die in their sleep annually in the United States. The most concerning aspect? Numerous fatalities can be attributed to factors beyond the mere passage of time. These habits, often overlooked, are minor yet preventable practices that occur during the night. Upon reaching the age of 60, one's body undergoes transformations that are both nuanced and significant. Your heart grows increasingly delicate, your lungs become more susceptible, and your mind reacts more intensely to disturbances. The embrace of sleep grows more delicate, your muscles lose their former strength, and what once seemed innocuous before slumber can now subtly transform into a perilous threat. Nevertheless, many older adults continue to adhere to their established routines, often unaware that these habits may be subtly jeopardizing their long-term health and safety. What then are these unseen dangers lurking within your evening routines? What prevalent bedtime error results in a greater number of nighttime crises than any other? What steps can you take at this very moment to enhance the safety and health of your sleep? In this video, we will explore 7 nighttime habits that have tragically taken the lives of numerous seniors this year. It is essential to focus intently on the second habit. It possesses an unexpected lethality. Rest assured, I will provide you with straightforward steps to safeguard yourself beginning this evening. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time joining us, let us cultivate strength and wellness in unison. Don't forget to show your appreciation for this video and tap that subscribe button to stay updated with our future content. We'd love to hear from you. Please share your country in the comments so we can see where you're joining us from. It brings us immense joy to witness the expansion of our global community. Let us commence. Habit number 7, consuming excessive amounts of water prior to bedtime. Let us delve into a seemingly innocuous nighttime ritual that may, unbeknownst to you, be jeopardizing your health. Consuming an excessive amount of water prior to bedtime. Maintaining proper hydration is essential, particularly as we grow older. Water sustains the vital operations of your organs, aids in the process of digestion, and ensures your joints maintain their flexibility. While it is crucial to maintain proper hydration throughout the day, consuming a large amount of water just before bedtime can have unintended consequences, particularly for older adults. With the passage of time, our kidneys gradually become less efficient at processing fluids, while the bladder's capacity diminishes from what it once was. Moreover, the signals indicating our need to visit the bathroom become increasingly abrupt and frequent. Consuming a significant amount of water, juice, or herbal teas in the hour or two leading up to sleep can increase the likelihood of your body disrupting your slumber with urgent trips to the bathroom. While waking up once or twice may appear trivial for seniors, it significantly heightens the risk of falls during the night. Envision this. A sense of grogginess envelops you. The dimness of the room adds to the haze. Your equilibrium feels unsteady, and the act of rising swiftly sends your blood pressure plummeting. A swift journey to the restroom may unexpectedly lead to a perilous tumble. The CDC reveals that falls stand as the leading cause for hospitalizations among older adults, with a significant number of these incidents occurring during late-night trips to the bathroom. However, that is not the sole issue at hand. Frequent awakenings to relieve oneself disrupt the natural rhythm of sleep, particularly the profound phases that are essential for rejuvenating both mind and body. Persistent disturbances in sleep have been linked to memory impairment, increased inflammation, and an elevated risk of ailments such as dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Inadequate sleep can diminish your immune system and exacerbate ailments such as diabetes and hypertension. Additionally, there exists an increased risk to heart health. Ingesting an excessive amount of liquid during the night compels your heart to exert greater effort in handling that additional volume. For an individual with pre-existing cardiovascular concerns, this may provoke irregular rhythms or place undue strain on the heart. What is the most effective method for ensuring safe hydration? Timing and balance are everything. Hydrate sufficiently in the early hours, then gradually reduce your intake as the day wanes. Avoid consuming large amounts of fluids for at least 2 hours prior to bedtime. Should thirst strike you before bedtime, consider quenching it with just a few sips rather than indulging in a full cup. It is wise to steer clear of caffeine or diuretic beverages such as black tea, coffee, or citrus juices as the day winds down. Your bathroom visits will only multiply. Should you find yourself needing to rise during the night, ensure that your path is secure. Employ night lights or motion sensor lamps to illuminate your way, and remove any obstacles that might cause you to stumble. Rise gradually, allowing your body the necessary moments to acclimate and proceed with caution. These minor adjustments can assist you in maintaining hydration while ensuring that your sleep remains undisturbed and your safety is not compromised. The sixth habit is indulging in late-night eating. Indulging in a small snack before bedtime may appear innocuous, particularly after a long and tiring day. However, for older adults, this prevalent practice may subtly undermine your health in ways you might not fully appreciate. That late-night indulgence might offer a sense of solace, yet it can set off a cascade of complications that extend far beyond mere discomfort. With the passage of time, our bodies begin to process food differently. The pace of metabolism diminishes, digestion becomes less seamless, and the task of regulating blood sugar and cholesterol grows increasingly challenging. When indulging in heavy or rich foods late at night, your digestive system is deprived of the rest it requires. Rather than engaging in the restorative processes typical of nighttime, your body remains in a state of activity, laboring to digest that meal. This not only disrupts your sleep but also places additional strain on your heart, liver, and digestive organs. One prevalent issue stemming from late-night eating is acid reflux. After a meal, lying down can allow stomach acid to ascend into the esophagus, resulting in that uncomfortable burning feeling in your chest. For seniors, this situation transcends mere discomfort. It poses risks of inflammation, potential damage to the esophagus, and even the grave threat of aspiration pneumonia should particles be inhaled during sleep. A recent study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology reveals that individuals who consume food within 3 hours of going to bed face a significantly higher risk of experiencing reflux and its associated complications throughout the day. Wow, bad night. However, that is not the sole concern. Consuming sugary treats or refined carbohydrates as your evening snack may lead to a surge in your blood sugar levels. With the passage of time, our cells exhibit a diminished responsiveness to insulin, complicating the proper management of glucose. This may result in the onset of type 2 diabetes, or exacerbate the condition if it is already present. A study published in 2020 in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed a connection between late-night eating and elevated morning blood sugar and insulin levels, particularly among older adults. There exists an aspect that might elude your immediate attention: your blood pressure. Typically, it decreases while you slumber, allowing your heart a moment of respite. However, indulging in late-night meals, particularly those rich in fat or salt, may lead to sustained elevated blood pressure throughout the night, heightening the risk of a stroke or heart attack. In certain instances, substantial dinners may provoke irregular heart rhythms, posing a risk for individuals with pre-existing heart conditions. How can one savor their meals while ensuring safety remains a priority? The key resides in the art of timing and the wisdom of discerning food selections. It is advisable to complete your final meal at least 3 hours prior to retiring for the night, ensuring ample time for digestion to take place. Choose lighter, well-balanced dinners featuring vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, while avoiding heavy, greasy dishes and sugary desserts. Should hunger strike later, consider indulging in something light and soothing, such as a banana, a dollop of plain yogurt, or a handful of unsalted nuts. These choices are gentler on your digestive system and will not cause a surge in your blood sugar levels. With a few subtle adjustments to your routine, you can enhance the quality of your sleep and diminish the likelihood of encountering serious issues such as heartburn, elevated blood sugar levels, and cardiovascular strain. Providing your body with the essential nighttime rest it craves will empower you to feel more robust and vibrant with each passing day. The fifth habit involves adopting an incorrect sleeping position. Each person possesses a preferred sleeping position, be it curling into a cozy ball on their side or stretching out comfortably on their back. However, what numerous older adults may not be aware of is that their chosen sleeping position at night could subtly jeopardize their health. With the passage of time, the manner in which you slumber can influence a myriad of aspects, ranging from your respiratory and cardiovascular health to the well-being of your mind. Let us commence with one of the least favorable positions for seniors: sleeping flat on the back, commonly referred to as the supine position. Though it may seem soothing, this position can set off a series of health complications. Reclining on your back permits gravity to draw the tongue and throat tissues rearward, constricting the airway. This raises significant concerns for individuals who snore or experience sleep apnea. Yet, even in the absence of a formal diagnosis, this limitation can impede airflow. Research conducted at the Mayo Clinic Sleep Disorder Center reveals that sleeping on one's back can exacerbate breathing difficulties by up to 40% when compared to side sleeping, and the consequences of such restricted airflow can be significant. As oxygen levels diminish during slumber, the likelihood of obstructive sleep apnea escalates, leading to frequent disruptions in the rhythm of breathing. As time progresses, this can elevate blood pressure, result in brain damage, and markedly heighten the likelihood of heart attacks and strokes. A study featured in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine reveals that older adults who rest on their backs encounter a 22% increased risk of cardiac events during the night, compared to those who sleep on their sides. Yet, breathing issues are not the sole concern. For older adults experiencing acid reflux or a hiatal hernia, resting on the back may exacerbate their symptoms. The conditions facilitate the ascent of stomach acid into the esophagus, which may lead to silent reflux during slumber. This may harm the lining of the throat and potentially increase the risk of aspiration pneumonia if acid finds its way into the lungs. With the passage of time, continual exposure may culminate in the development of esophageal cancer. A burgeoning collection of evidence suggests that the position in which one sleeps influences the brain's capacity for self-cleaning. Researchers at Stony Brook University discovered that sleeping on one's back diminishes the brain's waste clearance system by over 60%. This system plays a crucial role in eliminating toxic proteins, including those associated with Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Poor sleep posture may accelerate cognitive decline in older adults. Even resting on your right side comes with its own set of disadvantages. It has the potential to constrict significant blood vessels close to the heart, disrupting circulation and increasing the likelihood of heart failure, particularly in older adults with pre-existing heart issues. What is the most secure method for achieving restful sleep? Authorities concur that the left side reigns supreme. Resting on your left side enhances circulation, fosters healthy digestion, and diminishes the likelihood of acid reflux and stroke risk. It enables your brain to eliminate waste more effectively, safeguarding long-term cognitive health. Transitioning to new positions may initially evoke a sense of discomfort, yet there are techniques to facilitate the process. Place a sturdy pillow between your knees to maintain proper hip alignment, and position another pillow behind your back to prevent yourself from rolling over. A thoughtfully crafted neck pillow ensures that your spine remains supported while positioning your head perfectly. Should reflux pose a challenge, elevating the head of your bed just a bit can yield significant relief. While it may require some dedication to cultivate the habit of sleeping on your left side, the health benefits that await you make the endeavor truly worthwhile. Modifying your sleep patterns can significantly reduce the likelihood of respiratory issues, cardiovascular strain, and cognitive deterioration, paving the way for improved rest and a more vibrant future. Habit number 4: slumbering in a sweltering chamber. As the night envelops us, we frequently yearn for warmth, a desire that deepens with the passage of time. It's only human to seek comfort, perhaps by raising the thermostat, enveloping oneself in layers of blankets, or ensuring the windows are securely closed. However, there is a truth that often goes unnoticed. A cozy bedroom may quietly endanger older adults. For seniors, creating an optimal sleep environment transcends mere comfort. It is fundamentally intertwined with their health and safety. The body instinctively reduces its core temperature, a subtle cue that the moment for rest has arrived. This gradual cooling process is what facilitates your entry into the profound, most restorative stages of sleep. Yet, when your room temperature exceeds 24 degrees C, your body finds it challenging to dissipate heat. Rather than easing into a state of rest, your body remains in a state of activity, striving to cool itself down. This often results in disrupted sleep, frequent awakenings, and a lingering sense of fatigue the following day. Yet, the influence of heat on slumber extends far beyond mere restlessness. As individuals age, they become increasingly susceptible, as the body's ability to regulate temperature diminishes over time. Research featured in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry reveals that older adults who rest in warmer settings experience up to 30% less deep sleep, a crucial phase for memory processing, immune support, and cellular repair. And cellular repair. Neglecting this crucial stage of slumber can cascade into more significant health issues. The absence of restorative sleep fosters inflammation, raises blood pressure, and weakens the immune system. The consequences heighten the likelihood of significant health problems such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive deterioration. The same research cautions that ongoing sleep deprivation caused by heat may accelerate memory decline and render the body more susceptible to infections. A concealed peril of an overheated space is the risk of dehydration. Older adults frequently experience a diminished sense of thirst, and nocturnal perspiration results in a depletion of both fluids and electrolytes. This not only impacts hydration, but can also lead to thicker blood, increasing the likelihood of blood clots, irregular heartbeat, or even stroke. For individuals with heart or lung conditions, the added challenge of regulating heat during the night may lead to significant complications such as heart failure or respiratory distress. What is the ideal temperature for a good night's sleep? It is advised by specialists to maintain your bedroom temperature within the range of 15 degrees C to 19 degrees C. Select airy, breathable bedding such as cotton sheets, steering clear of heavy quilts or electric blankets that trap excessive warmth. If you find yourself feeling cold, opt for layered blankets that can be easily removed. A fan or a cracked window can enhance airflow and diminish stagnant heat, ensuring the room remains invigorating. Minor adjustments to your sleeping surroundings can yield significant effects. Cooling your bedroom does more than enhance comfort. It safeguards your heart, preserves your memory, and fosters improved sleep quality. For seniors, ensuring a cooler sleeping environment is a straightforward yet impactful measure for promoting healthier aging. Habit number 3. Rising from the bed with undue haste. Have you ever found yourself waking in the stillness of night, swinging your legs over the side of the bed, only to be met with a sudden wave of lightheadedness or the disorienting sensation of the room spinning around you? You are certainly not isolated in this experience, and it is far from being merely a figment of your imagination. For older adults, the act of rising from bed with sudden movements can pose greater dangers than many might understand. This singular habit is the culprit behind innumerable falls, injuries, and trips to the emergency room each year. This issue stems from a condition referred to as postural hypotension, or orthostatic hypotension, as it is also known. It occurs when there is a sudden drop in blood pressure as one transitions from a prone position to an upright stance. With the passage of time, our circulatory system becomes less adept at adapting to shifts in position, resulting in a greater tendency for blood to accumulate in the lower body. The fleeting interruption of blood flow to the brain can evoke sensations of dizziness, blurred vision, or in some instances, a transient loss of consciousness. This goes beyond mere discomfort. It poses a genuine danger. According to research published in JAMA Internal Medicine, older adults experiencing postural hypotension are at significantly increased risk for falls, fractures, and mortality. Falls continue to be the leading cause of injury-related hospital admissions among older adults, with a significant number happening late at night or in the early morning hours, a time when the body is still transitioning from rest and blood. Pressure levels are typically lower. The repercussions of a single misstep can be profoundly damaging. Among the myriad of injuries, hip fractures, head trauma, and broken wrists stand out as some of the most prevalent occurrences. The journey of recovery can be arduous and fraught with discomfort, and for numerous individuals, a solitary misstep may signal the onset of diminished mobility, a decline in independence, or significant long-term health challenges. It is crucial to approach this habit with the gravity it warrants. Fortunately, addressing this issue demands little in the way of significant exertion. One of the most powerful actions one can take is to embrace a slower pace. Upon waking, pause for a moment to sit up on the edge of your bed, giving your body a chance to adjust and restore its natural circulation. Shift your feet, engage your ankles, and inhale deeply. This soothing motion aids in the adjustment of your circulation and reduces fluctuations in blood pressure. Place a glass of water by your bedside and take gentle sips before rising, particularly if you often awaken feeling parched. The safety of your surroundings holds significance as well. Ensure that your route to the bathroom is illuminated, utilizing night lights or motion sensor lighting for guidance. Steer clear of slippery socks and opt for non-slip slippers instead. Ensure that walkways remain clear of clutter and rugs to avoid any risk of tripping. Whenever feasible, grasp a dresser, bedpost, or grab bar to enhance your stability as you rise. If you are taking medications that influence blood pressure, like diuretics or beta blockers, consult your doctor. Adjustments to your dosage or the timing of your doses may be recommended to mitigate risk. Implementing these minor adjustments to your evening routine can significantly reduce the risk of a perilous fall, while also preserving your autonomy and ensuring your safety. Thus, take your time as you greet the dawn. Embracing a slower pace transcends mere comfort. It is an essential aspect of safeguarding your well-being as the years progress, night after night. Second habit: disregarding the sounds of snoring, the interruptions of breath, or the persistent struggle of sleepless nights. Numerous individuals regard snoring as a trivial inconvenience, particularly as they grow older. Yet, what if those nocturnal disturbances, or the instances when breath appears to falter, are indicators of a far graver threat? For older adults, dismissing these symptoms may result in severe and potentially life-threatening health issues that frequently remain unnoticed. Among the myriad of health concerns that often escape attention, obstructive sleep apnea stands out as a particularly perilous condition for seniors. This condition arises when the muscles in the throat excessively relax during slumber, leading to a constriction or complete closure of the airway. During such occurrences, breathing ceases momentarily, occasionally dozens or even hundreds of times as the night unfolds. With each occurrence, oxygen levels wane, compelling the heart to labor more intensely and imposing additional stress on the body as a whole. As time passes, the continual strain may lead to elevated blood pressure, an irregular heartbeat, and a notably increased risk of stroke or heart attack. The statistics reveal a startling truth. Findings from the Sleep Heart Health Study indicate that untreated sleep apnea significantly increases the risk of fatal heart attacks by 30% and strokes by as much as 60% among seniors. It is estimated that almost 40% of older adults grapple with sleep apnea, yet approximately 80% of these cases remain undiagnosed. Many people take for granted that snoring or frequent awakenings are merely aspects of growing older, oblivious to the possibility that these symptoms could signal a more serious underlying condition. Yet, it extends beyond the heart. Sleep apnea and chronic sleep deprivation strip the brain of the profound rest it craves. In the absence of adequate sleep, older adults might experience memory lapses, a clouded mind, and even early indications of cognitive decline. Research indicates that neglecting sleep apnea may result in the deterioration of brain tissue, particularly in regions responsible for memory and reasoning, with a rate of decline nearly threefold compared to standard age-related alterations. How can one discern whether sleep apnea or a related condition may be influencing their well-being? Frequently, it is another individual, perhaps a partner or a caregiver, who observes the signs first. Prominent indicators to watch for encompass loud snoring, episodes of gasping for air throughout the night, extended pauses in breathing, or frequent awakenings. One may also observe the presence of morning headaches, a parched mouth, or an unusual sense of fatigue that lingers throughout the day, despite having spent a full night in slumber. Insomnia, characterized by challenges in both initiating and maintaining sleep, serves as a significant indicator. Though occasional sleepless nights are a shared experience, persistent insomnia could signal deeper health issues, such as heart conditions, neurological disorders, or hormonal imbalances. It further disturbs the immune system and elevates stress levels, complicating the management of conditions such as hypertension and diabetes. When these symptoms resonate with you, it's time to respond decisively. Consult with your physician or a sleep expert. Interventions like CPAP machines, adjustments in lifestyle, and managing weight can significantly mitigate health risks. Indeed, studies indicate that effectively managing sleep apnea can reduce the likelihood of heart-related incidents by up to 42% among older adults. Snoring and restless nights are more than mere annoyances. These are grave health warnings. Tackling these issues can protect your heart, bolster your brain, and enhance your overall wellness as you grow older. The first habit involves taking specific medications prior to bedtime. For numerous older adults, taking medication at night has become a customary aspect of their evening rituals. Be it a remedy for sleep, a solution for blood pressure, or relief for joint pain, It seems like a benign ritual to embrace before surrendering to the night. Yet, the reality is that certain medications, which may appear to be innocuous, can harbor concealed risks when consumed at night, particularly as we age and our bodies metabolize drugs in distinct ways. We shall commence our discussion with sleeping pills and anti-anxiety medications. Benzodiazepines, such as diazepam, clonazepam, and alprazolam, are crafted to soothe the nervous system, facilitating a smoother transition into sleep. However, they also impede respiration and diminish awareness. For older adults, particularly those with pre-existing heart or lung conditions, this effect can pose significant risks. According to research published in the British Medical Journal, older adults who consistently use these medications face a heightened risk of experiencing falls, fractures, and even an increased likelihood of premature death when compared to their two counterparts who do not use them. The heaviness of sleep lingers beyond the night. It may extend into the following day, bringing with it a sense of unsteadiness, confusion, and an increased risk of perilous slips or stumbles. Moreover, sleeping pills are not the sole issue at hand. Muscle relaxants and certain antidepressants, frequently recommended for nighttime use, may disrupt the essential deep stages of sleep that your brain requires to maintain its acuity. As time passes, this deficiency in restorative sleep could lead to issues with memory, a clouded mind, and potentially accelerate the decline of cognitive functions. One must approach pain relief medications with a sense of caution. While NSAIDs such as ibuprofen and diclofenac provide relief for sore joints, their frequent use, particularly at night, may place undue stress on the liver and kidneys. There is also a heightened risk of internal bleeding, especially if you are concurrently using other medications that influence blood dynamics. A prevalent medication taken at night is for managing high blood pressure. For some individuals, the nighttime administration of these medications proves advantageous, yet others may encounter a significant decline in blood pressure as they slumber. This may diminish blood circulation to the brain, potentially leading to symptoms such as dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke. A recent study featured in Hypertension has uncovered that the timing of blood pressure medications significantly influences nighttime heart health, with individual responses varying widely. We must remain mindful of the potential for drug interactions. With the passage of time, our metabolism tends to decelerate, resulting in a greater likelihood of medications accumulating within the body. Combining sedatives, painkillers, or heart medications without proper guidance can lead to perilous, potentially life-threatening outcomes. What measures can you take to ensure your safety? It is essential to consult your doctor or pharmacist prior to initiating, discontinuing, or altering any medications. Inquire about non-sedating alternatives, particularly if you find yourself grappling with drowsiness, mental fog, or that lingering morning grogginess. Steer clear of sleep medications unless they are truly essential. Instead, consider embracing natural alternatives such as chamomile tea, gentle stretching, or deep breathing exercises to help you unwind. Should you be taking blood pressure medication, it is essential to monitor your readings closely and promptly inform your healthcare provider of any unusual symptoms that may arise. By remaining vigilant and prudent with your nighttime medications, you are embracing a significant stride in safeguarding your well-being, averting mishaps, and enhancing the quality of your slumber. Small, deliberate adjustments can significantly enhance the safety of your nights and the brightness of your mornings. As we conclude, it becomes evident that even subtle adjustments in your evening routines can significantly influence your well-being and lifespan. Having uncovered these 7 detrimental sleep habits, the moment has come to implement change this very night. Managing your medication schedule, adjusting your sleep environment, and being mindful of your pre-bedtime meals, each subtle change can contribute to a longer, healthier life. Have you ever found yourself unwittingly adhering to one of these habits? Or do you possess a clever tip that has enhanced your sleep quality? We invite you to express your reflections in the comments section. We are eager to learn about your successes. If you found this video beneficial, consider liking, subscribing, and becoming part of our community for more insightful wellness tips. The journey toward improved rest and enhanced well-being starts at this very moment. We appreciate your presence on this journey with us.